everyone, Tori here today with a cool video. So I decided to do like a new series called Tech Talks. Um, and I thought it would be fun to do this new series because I recently did a video where I showed you guys how to edit process videos, and have had a bunch of people ask me to show some other tech kind of related videos, so I thought that would be kind of a fun idea. So today I wanted to show you how to use the PicStitch app, which I use a lot for my scrapbook layouts. Specifically, I've had a couple of people ask me how to create 4x6 photos with a bunch of little photos on them, because I've done a couple layouts like that. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. So first of all, I want to say I'm using the PicStitch app, which looks like this one here. You can see it on the screen. It's got like the little divisions there, and I love this app. It's super easy. There is a free format, and then you can pay. I can't remember what the total is, but I can leave a link for it below to upgrade to the paid version. Now, I did pay it, but you wouldn't need to create the basics. So basically, with the PicStitch app, you can create any of these different formats, and kind of the squares that you're seeing indicate which photos you can place in there. So if you wanted to just create like a simple one and put, say, 2 3x4s on a 4x6 card, what you could do is you could select this one that has the two, where the box is divided in two, and it currently is aspected, or the size of it is a square. So obviously a 4x6 is a rectangle, so we want to change that. So what you want to do is you want to click down here to where it says aspect, and up pops these different options where you can decide. So I always click the 6x4 horizontal, and it automatically changes the format into a 4x6 and rearranges your two squares for your photos, or your two rectangles for your photos to fit. So let's say I was going to upload a ton of photos to a photo printing place like Walmart, or I don't know where else do people print photos. Can't think right now. Let me look here. Oh, Shutterfly. Sorry. If you were going to upload a bunch of photos to Shutterfly and you wanted them to be 3x4, this is kind of how you could create it. You're going to have those two squares here where you could put your photos. So in order to add the photos, you click on the box, and up pops your camera photo option. So I typically go to camera roll, and I scroll through my photos until find the photos I want. So let's just pick a couple photos of Bernie here. So I've selected the two by tapping on them, and then they show up in the selected section. Once you're ready, you can click done. And now all you need to do is drag and drop those photos from the drag section at the bottom up into the areas where you want them to be. Pop. Now it brings up an photo editor if you want to edit anything. I don't, because I think this photo of Bernie is adorable. So I'm just going to click done, and pop goes the weasel, and there goes my photo. Now I can add the other one by dragging and dropping it. Do I want to edit it? Maybe I want to crop it a little bit and zoom in. You can do that by clicking the crop button there. Sorry about that. And just dragging the corner to where you want it. Look at that. He's so cute. And clicking apply. Once you like it, you can click done. If you want to change the lighting, you can do that. I think the photo I took was fine, so I'll just click apply. Oh, and then click done. There we go. I have my two photos. And if you want, you can actually click on the photo and drag it to center it or get it where you want it to be. Basically, if you want to change the photo, you click on it, go back to your camera roll. I like those two photos. So there we go. I have my two photos of Bernie, and when I print them, they'll turn into 3x4. So how do I save this? You're going to click export in the bottom control panel, and up pops the different places where you can share it. You could just share it on Instagram or Flickr, all those different places on your social media networks. There you can send it via chat or email. I want to save it to my photo album, so I'm going to go to the bottom, click save to photo album, and there you go, it saved it. Okay, so that gives you a quick tutorial on how to make 3x4 photos in a simple way. Now I want to show you guys how to create using PicStitch, how to add like a whole bunch of photos so you can get little 2x2s. So what you want to do is you want to select the PicStitch layout that will work. Now I have paid for the full version. If you didn't pay for the full version, I think you'll be able to see like all of these different layouts, but then when you start to get here, there will be little lock things on them, and there's also an option to cut or design your own, which you can see in the bottom there with the little scissors. So I think I paid maybe like $1 something or $2. I'm not sure. And plus everybody's from different countries, so it would be different for you. And I think it's definitely worth it. So what I did was I came to the PicStitch app and I thought, okay, I want to get a bunch of 2x2 photos on a 4x6 card. So what I need to do is I could look and look and look until I find the design that I want, or I can just cut my own. So I select the little scissors icon down here. Up pops the screen and says tap frame to select it, then use the buttons at the bottom to split it. Okay, so dismiss that. And I am going to create my little 4x6 card into little 2x2s. So first of all, I know that horizontally it's going to be 6. So if I want it to be 2, I have to cut it in 3. So you're going to select this little one down here that cuts it in 3 and drag it. Oops. Oh, what's happening? Okay. First of all, it wants me to go horizontally first, so I don't know what that is. So I selected the little one over here that cut it in 2. Then you select the box or the side that you want to cut. So I want to cut that top part in 3. And I select the 3 down there in the bottom. I also want to cut that bottom part into 3. Click it again, and there you go. I have 6 little squares. Now, obviously, they look like rectangles right now, but that's because I have a square. Because if you cut the square into 6, it's going to turn into rectangles. So not to worry, what you're going to do is click the little download button in the top corner. Okay, and it shows my edited one in the bottom there. And you know that it's your edited one because it has the little scissors there. I'm going to select that. It says, would you like to start a new collage? And I'm going to click yes. I'm going to change the aspect because remember I want it to be 4x6, and you can select that down there in the 4x6 section. So click aspect, select 6x4, and there you go. I have 6 2x2 inch squares, and now I could add my photos. So to add your photos, remember you click on the box, up pops your camera roll. You can select up to 6 photos. So let's just select 6 photos of Bernie here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's say I was going to do a whole layout just of my adorable puppy. I select the 6 photos. I click done. And then I drag and drop the photos where I want them. You can edit them if you want to. Down here, I don't want to, so I'm just going to click done and do the next one. Drag and drop. Done. Drag and drop. Done. And you'll know which ones you've used because there will be a little check mark beside the photos. So I haven't used this one yet. Done. Haven't used this one yet. And this one. There's the last one. There you go. And remember, if you want to edit any of them, you can select the photo. You can change it out, or you can click the little pencil to do the editing features, enhance any of those things. You can draw on there. You can blur things. There's all these different options that you can play with. I click done. So there you go. I have 6 2x2 squares, and I click export. And it says your collage was saved. So there you go. So I did a layout a little while ago that had a bunch of 1x1 squares. So I want to show you how I created that as well. Just in case you're interested, I'll go through it quickly. So again, select layout in the bottom corner. Use the little scissors to do it, or create one of the other ones here. So you'll notice that there's a bunch of little ones here. You can select that one. It'll ask you if you want to start again. You collect yes, and then you could put all your little photos in there, change the aspect to 6x4, and there you go. You got a whole bunch of little ones that you could punch out and do different things. And there's so many different layouts here, ideas. Now, how fun would it be? Sorry, let me just go back here for a sec. How fun would it be to design a PicStitch layout here and then add it into the Project Life album? Or add it into your Project Life app. So for example, if you had the Project Life app on your phone, which I don't know if I do, I might have deleted it. If you had it on your phone, you could drop it there. Or you could use one of the other photo editing app softwares that you have on your phone. So that's the PicStitch app. I've kind of given you a really quick, simple version of how to do it. If you want to find, search the layouts a little easier, you can select in the top corner the menu bar, and it'll jump to the different types of frames. So if you want 1 to 4 layouts, 9, etc., all the way up, even custom frames. So let's say I want to see only the ones that have 5 to 6 photos, it'll jump right there. There's also lots of different options there. So I think that that kind of gives you a quick tutorial on how to use the PicStitch app, how to get 2x2 squares on a 4x6, how to do 3x4s. If you guys have any questions about the PicStitch app, how to use it, how to edit things, etc., please let me know. You can leave a comment below. I'd be happy to give some more explanation and help. And I can't suggest this one enough. I really love this app, and I know that you guys will love it too. I feel like there's so many different options for what you can do here, just from like creating different fun layouts to different ideas. Here's another thing that you could do, like just because it's only a small square here doesn't mean you can't blow it up. So let's say I wanted to create a whole scrapbook layout where I had a big photo of Bernie there and then little photos on the side and just added my embellishments on top. I could create it in the PicStitch app and then send it to a photo printing place and print it 12x12. Okay, that gives you some different ideas for how to use it. Anyways, that's it for me today. If you have any questions, let me know. Other than that, love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.